Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel, the Capricorn Wolf Tarot. It's me, your girl, okay? And I am coming with your mid-February bonus reading. Thank you all so much for having the highest view count, or the second highest view count behind Capricorns for the month of February. So for that, you guys get a bonus read, and you also got to vote on the type of bonus read that you would like, and you guys chose spiritual and divine guidance. So yeah, I already channeled a few messages for you. Everything that you need from me as far as booking a service or reading, that will be in the description box. There will not be an extended version to this read, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of the details for you. So thank you so much again. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the channel messages that I'm putting for you guys just right off the top. I'm hearing that you guys are going through a transformation, transforming in your light, or transforming to your light is something that I'm picking up on. It's something about your uniqueness. I also heard standing out. So it's something about you that stands out from the crowd. I do feel the energy of spirit telling me that there's a fire burning inside of you as far as maybe creativity or something that you want to say, get off your chest. But there is a need, there's a screaming, burning need in the pit of your belly, like yearning to express itself. So maybe that's something that we'll get into with the tarot. I did see, as far as spiritual concerns, are you going through you're experiencing some loss or some changes right now. And these changes, or the lesson within this, could be giving up your old ways and old identity. So that might be a spiritual lesson or a spiritual test that you're going through right now. Yeah, maybe feeling like you're fighting a losing battle. That's another word, another thing that I picked up on. But I also heard, let the church say amen. So what will be, what shall be, will be, is what I channeled, or what I pulled for you. And with the cards that I pulled ahead of the reading here, or just, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's the information that I got from that message, is that basically it feels like you're fighting a losing battle, and there's some transformations that you're going through. These transformations will lead you to your light, and but it's just kind of an energy of what shall be, what will be. And then I also heard, let the church say amen, which generally to me means like God has spoken. There's, the divine has spoken. What shall be at this point. So it's kind of like maybe you're just going through a phase. There's nothing you can really do about it, but nothing to it but to get through it or something. That's kind of what I heard. So let's go ahead and pull the tarot and see what else we can pick up on for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much again. Let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides, ascended masters, guardian angels, surround us now. Surround us in your living light. And protect us from any negative energies, negative entities, negative thoughts, feelings, or emotions that may try to come against us, and protect ourselves from any negative thoughts, feelings, or emotions coming from within us. Looking for insight using the tarot. Spirit guide, my Sagittarius, give us the most pertinent energy, spiritual guidance, divine guidance that you have for Sagittarius at this time, and when they see this video. Spirit, please make it easy to read, easy to understand, and thank you for allowing me to be the vessel. I chat. Okay, let's see what we get, Sag. What's going on in the spirit for my Sagittarius? I keep seeing the Six of Swords. Okay, so either you're going back to something, moving towards calmer waters. Some of you may be having a hard time being an independent or being single. Some of you might not be taking care of yourself very well. There's a need for some self-care here. Like off top, your self-care is at a negative, Sagittarius. Okay, so there's a need for you to maybe pick up, ramp it up, amp it up, or something like that, especially with your nutrition. Drink more water, more vegetables, is something that I'm picking up on. There could be just a lot of confusion, or you just have a lot going on to where you just really can't focus on yourself or take care of yourself the best way you can, or the best way you know how. I feel like you have just a lot of shit going on. You have love matters going on. You have work matters, money matters going on. You have drama going on. You also have to endure bad weather for some of you, wherever you're at. You also have a holiday or a big situation coming up. You also have to deal with a backstabber and love interest. It's just like you have a lot of shit going on, and it's like too much going on to where maybe you can't, you're really not focusing on your self-care or something like that. Now the song Years Go By is coming out, so maybe this is something that is just been going on for many years. Okay, let's see what else is going on, Spirit. This could be surrounding, this side of the board could be somebody that you're dealing with, someone in your immediate environment that may be affecting you spiritually, or whatever. It's just energy, so just take it how it resonates, leave the rest. The Eight of Wands coming out, so you may have some communication coming in or some fast changes coming into your life. I feel like some of you are drinking a lot lately. So some of you might find yourself over drinking 7 to 8 drinks, 7 to 9 drinks or something like that. You have a lot of drinking going on, so be mindful of that. You may find yourself moving somewhere quickly or having to do a lot of things very fast. I feel like your deadline is up. So you have to beat this deadline or something like that. I also have the Devil here coming out reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Otherwise, this may be a toxic energy, a negative energy, fears that you are letting go of. Maybe some of you have been afraid to reach out to somebody. Some of you are quickly moving on or detaching yourself from a negative energy. I'm feeling like a toxic relationship here. Karmic relationship is what I'm hearing. So this could be, you know, if you're into the twin flame thing, you could be considering yourself in a toxic relationship, or this is a karmic relationship. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that brings out the worst in you. Some of you are actually dealing with a demon. Like, you know, they might not know they're a demon, but I consider a demon as somebody, like, demons come in human form. So a demon can be somebody who just wreaks havoc on the world. Not, you know, very selfish energy, who just, you know, doesn't care about anything, anyone. You know, will kill your mom and daddy, sister, brother, loved ones, will kill their own brother or sister, or sell out their own family just for a dime or for, you know, nice clothes or something like that. Like that's a demon to me, you know, and as far as humans are concerned. So you could probably be dealing with someone like that, just a hardhead, a thug, knucklehead, don't care about nobody's life but their own, don't care if they live or die tomorrow, that kind of energy. I do see with this Three of Wands, though, you could potentially see your manifestations coming to light. You see what it is that you truly want coming towards you. You see the manifestation of it. You got a letter. You got a notice. You filled out the application. You got the email back. Something is giving you some hope here. The number 3 is sticking out. So there may be some celebrations. You might find yourself with 2 other people that you're working closely with at this time. You might find yourself in a third-party relationship. Some of you might find yourself in a polygamous relationship. So some of you are no longer going to be single because you're teaming up in a polyamorous, I'm hearing polyamory or something, a poly relationship. And it's going to work out and benefit everybody. With this 8 of Cups, though, coming out as the outcome here, it feels like you will be walking away from someone. You see your manifestations come into life, and this is, you know, you'll have to celebrate, but you may also have to leave something behind or travel with this new offer that you're getting. Some of you dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, narcissistic energy. If that's not the sign, then they're just a very mean person. But, you know, don't care about your feelings. Don't care what they say. I feel like, yeah, this is an older guy. I'm just seeing, like, when they sit down and cross their legs, like their pants right up and you can see their socks. They wear, like, fancy socks, or, you know, just how, like, older people, they just have, like, you know, when they sit and they cross their legs, like their suit pants right up. I don't know. That's probably not making sense to anybody, but they wear loafers or something like that. But they're definitely, they don't care about your feelings. They could be a dirty cop. This person could be stressing you out, making you lose sleep because you're no longer seeing eye to eye with this person. Like this, you know, deep connection that you had with this person is no longer happening right now, and it's causing you to lose sleep or stress out, and there's a need for you to rest because you're very much so in your emotions or in your feelings right now, Sagittarius. I'm seeing a lot of crying here, not being able to connect with your intuition, not really taking care of your business like you should because you're really stuck on this situation. Okay, and it's like somebody's trying to offer you to go out, trying to offer you to have fun, but maybe you don't even want to do this because you're still stuck on what could have been, what should have been, or something like that. Okay. Alright. Oh, if I haven't said it before, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node. Like I said, I do not have an extended version going on here, but I do highly suggest getting on Patreon so you can gain access to all of my extended version videos as well as my witchy tip tutorials. I do have a integrating the divine goddess ritual happening right now after this Mercury retrograde, which was a very tough one. This ritual is meant to put the pieces back together that may have been broken from the shadow work that you've been doing this retrograde, because it has been a toughie. So yeah, this ritual will kind of bring you more peace, more balance, help you make decisions from your divine goddess standpoint. Yeah, things of that nature. Help you think more clearly from a divine standpoint. I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to be calling you. You might be a booty call for someone. Or, you know, they might be calling you to have sex because they're alone. They home alone lusting for you, because that song is coming on by Pretty Ricky. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take them. This Four of Wands here is telling me that maybe there might be some heavy emotions surrounding you living by yourself, or living single by yourself, not taking care of your money, your household. Maybe there's some fear surrounding losing your home or your stability or your foundation. I'm seeing a very emotional person here. So I feel like somebody's outside of your house, outside of your door, crying. A male figure, or this could be a female, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like the emotions are just pouring out. A lot of crying, a lot of concern. And it could be surrounding your nutrition, your health, your foundation, money, potentially, how you're spending your money. What's this Seven of Cups, Spirit? Yeah, you're potentially losing sleep here. All up in your head, a little depression, anxiety. Having, you know, something about your dreams. I feel like your imagination is going wild. Or it's something about your imagination, your dreams, your visions. Wishing on a star, I'm hearing. So maybe it's something that you're praying for or wishing for. Otherwise, it's just you losing sleep, not being able to sleep, a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate. And it's just like eating you up inside. It's just like really wreaking havoc on your self-care. Like, it's causing disruption in your energy. And so that's why it's a need for self-care. What's the Eight of Wands, Spirit? Okay, so now we have the Ten of Wands, crossing it as a concern. So I don't know, I feel like you just have a lot of burdens and you're adding on more burdens. It's a lot to carry. Some of you might find yourself gaining weight. Some of you, maybe, I'm feeling like smoking is hurting your lungs or something like that. If you find yourself out of breath, then it could be because you're smoking too much. What's the Devil reverse, Spirit? Oh, shit. Okay, so now we have the Two of Wands that flipped out upright. So I feel like there are some decisions that you have to make. So it's like you have to narrow down your choices for some of you. Pick your devil. That's what I heard. Pick your devil. So you have to choose the lesser of two evils or something like that. Maybe you have two job offers and like they're both shitty or something like that. You just have to choose the best one. The Sun card is coming out. So I do feel like whatever decision you make will be the right decision. Whatever decision you've chosen is going to be the right decision. It's going to lead you out of a stuck or bound situation that you might have felt held hostage in, is what I'm hearing. Soul. I don't know. The word soul, sun, solar. So I don't know, something like that. Oh, also got the name Stephanie and Alina as well. Lena, Alina, and Stephanie. So that might be somebody that you know. This message may be for you if those are your names, but if not, this, you know, still, it's for all of my Sagittarius. What's the Three of Wands, Spirit? So now we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you see something coming in as far as work. or money or stability is concerned. Body changes, I just heard. So maybe you got approved for a body surgery or something like that, or you see some notice some a change in your weight. Maybe you see that job offer, but it might be in a different location, so there's a need to celebrate, or I see you celebrating. So Three of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, I see you celebrating. You might have to cut. I see a group of 3 people, and somebody might have to cut somebody out and take their feelings away from this person. There's a need to be honest, or cut somebody out of the group, or somebody was let go, somebody was cut at work. So there may be a laying off or a cut at work, or something like that. Because I feel like somebody's going to be off on a new journey. Like they're taking, I feel like a temp job or something like that. It's like their bags were already packed, so they were already prepared to leave or something. I heard somebody gets the axe. Yeah, I feel like you're moving towards a more stable time, though. It's like you have to leave something behind. You have to leave a group behind and go solo. Because once you go solo, you'll find yourself more stable, or able to maintain your lifestyle, or just maintain your situation better. Yeah, I see somebody's waist being snatched. So maybe you're having lipo or something. People may not know about this. Everything's nice. She want everything nice. Maybe you like to wear nice things. You wear nice clothes. You wear designer clothes or something like that. I feel like somebody's catering to you too. So you have somebody in your life who caters to you. Like whatever you want, this person will give it to you. That's for some of you. Because they like the way you stroke their ego. And you can take that ego how you want, but they like the way you stroke their ego. So somebody's walking away from maybe a group of women. So I feel like some of you, this is a feeling like more relationship or love. Some of you are dealing with, if you have Sag in your Venus, this might be significant to you. Some of you are dealing with a person who had 2 other women. You might have been the third option, or the third choice, or the third person that they were dealing with, but they're gonna cut out these 2 people to go be with this one more stable person. If it's not a relationship I'm picking up on, it's like you have 2 job offers, and you're gonna cut those 2 jobs, those 2 temp jobs, for one steady long-term job. Touchy-feely. Okay, yeah, they like the way you touch them. They like the way you feel them. You're dealing with somebody that's touchy-feely with you. You like to, I just see somebody rubbing on a face, rubbing on a beard, or you don't like the way somebody's touching and feeling on your man. Because I feel like you're dealing with a harlot. That's what I'm hearing, a harlot. I did use that word earlier today, but it's sticking out again. So you're dealing with somebody who is like, I don't know, they steal somebody, man. They like to be with other people's men or something like that. This could be you. You like to deal with married men because it's just easier or something like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me pull from the Romance Oracles to see what else is going on. This is just energy that I'm pulling. So this might be the energies that are surrounding you. I'm going to get the advice for it here momentarily, the guidance. But yeah, I feel like Spirit is acknowledging, like your higher self is acknowledging just a need for more self-care, because there's some worry surrounding stability. It's a lot on your plate, or you have too many worries now, and that's what's causing you lack of sleep. It could also be something about your weight and your health. That's your weight, or your smoking habits or drinking habits that might be affecting you some kind of way. There might be some addictions that you're letting go of. You might find yourself not smoking as much or not drinking as much, and it's a good thing. You have chosen Yeah, you've chosen to move away from your demons or to move away from your addictions or your fears, and it works out in the end. Environmentally, like I said, I definitely see you already seeing some things come to fruition, especially when it comes to money and stability. There's definitely going to be some need for celebration, or you just have a few people in your group. You may have to cut some people out. Okay, just a little recap for you there, but let's see what's going on with the romance oracles here. Okay, so in love, I do feel like children are affecting your love life. I feel a single mother energy, or your children are just really heavily on your mind. You have a lot to do, and it has a lot to do with your children potentially. Some of you just need some time away in love, away from your children. And you know, that's not a bad thing. Don't feel guilty for that. Like, sometimes we do need some self-care time. But it's just like you're finding yourself, you don't have a moment for self-care. So some of you just really want to run away at this point, or you feel like you need to get away. Some of you want some alone time away from the children, just you and your person, or you and a person. I do see you trying to give a relationship a chance. So some of you feel like maybe, you know, taking a break away from the kids, or getting your kids out of your business or out of your life, or whatever the case may be, will kind of help your relationship potentially. I do see your finances and career is strongly up in your energy. So it's in your love life and in your everyday life. It could be that, you know, you're trying to give your relationship a chance. Maybe you both work too much, or, you know, finances and career is getting in the way of this relationship. So now you want to, like, you're working together to take vacation days off or something. So it's like, what day can you take off? What day can you take off so we can get together? But you're trying to free yourself from your financial burdens or financial constraints. Is something else that your higher self and spiritual guides are bringing up. But I do see something about true love. So whoever, if this is resonating as far as the love situation, some of you definitely feel like you've met, this is a true love. Yeah, this is a deep connection. They might look a little different from what you're normally used to in terms of relationships, but you're keeping an open mind about it. And I do see a conversation happening with this person. There is a need for you to release your ex, because some of you are married to your exes. And I mean, not married to your exes, but you have an ex-husband, ex-wife, or something like that, and you're trying to get into this new relationship, but it's just a lot of family issues going on with your ex and your kids and this, that, and the other. But it feels like you finally found somebody that is safe for you to love. Or once you heal these family issues, like, you'll feel safer to love someone or love this person, something like that. A new person. Take that if it resonated with you, Sag. Okay, let's see what other energies am I picking up on Spirit as far as advice, spiritual guidance. All right, Spirit. Okay, so the sun is coming out reversed here, and it came out reversed there too. So it's like a good and bad thing. That's kind of how I see the sun reversed. So it's like maybe something that you didn't want to see, but you saw, and it was for your betterment. Some of you need to go outside more. You've been stuck in the house a lot, not getting enough sunlight, because yeah, outside is going to balance you. The sun is going to balance you out. This angel of balance is Sagittarius energy. So this is you just trying to balance things out. If you find I just feel like some of you just really need to go outside. That's going to help you balance. I do see a lot of thinking. The thinking woman did come out upright. So you're doing a lot of logical thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of reading, writing, journaling, organizing. You're being very smart. You're having to use your brain a lot. But I do see a storm being over. So whatever this storm that you were going through is soon to be over, or it will be over soon. It caused you a lot of confusion, maybe a lot of emotion, and maybe even shook up your stability. But yeah, the final card coming out is the door to healing. The door to personal healing and happiness is soon to come. into your life. So it feels like your sun was set, or it's like, you know, you were walking around, you were happy. You know, I feel like that commercial, they have that smiley face, but it's a sign, and then when they take that sign off, it's their regular sad face. So I feel like that's how you were, like, walking around your everyday life. Like, you know, it was good, but it was not so good. So it was really hard for you to maybe balance your energies, maintain your energies. You probably wasn't even getting a lot of rest, sleepless nights, because of all of the things that you had on your plate. So the self-care is needed for you to really come in. I do feel the angel of balance, so there is going to be some spiritual help to help you come balance these energies out. Ideas, you might find like comfort in learning or reading or something like that. But whatever it is, you have been going through a spiritual storm. I do see that storm being over, and the door to personal healing and happiness opening for you. So there is going to be some healing in whatever area of your life that needs it the most. And there's going to be happiness there too, because the door is finally opening for you. Okay, so this door is really going to open. Let me see if I can get some time in here. Yeah, so there is some action that's about to happen in your life. I see you finally either walking away from somebody who was very deceitful to you, or a liar. And once you walked away from this person, or decided to walk away from this person, I do see like just many blessings coming your way, or you'll notice your life change for the better that you've walked away from this person. Some of you might be making a sex tape with your person or partner or something like that. You may have done this. That might be significant for somebody. I don't know. Okay, let's see here, Spirit. What's the advice? Give me some on the timing. Okay, so I see Gemini season. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but I do see the answers you need are coming. So some of you have been really in the dark when it comes to something or someone. They haven't been really giving you a lot of insight, a lot of information. They haven't been communicating a lot with you. So I do feel like you'll soon be getting some answers that you need. Gemini season may be around the season when you get this information, or when, you know, you might see this door to personal healing and happiness really truly opening up for you. I do see you making some adjustments though. Adjustments are needed in order for you to balance yourself. So I do feel like your angel spirit guides are helping you adjust some things so that you can help balance your life, because it's just too much confusion going on in it. Okay? And that's affecting you spiritually. But there's a time for healing needed, and you're not healing. So it's just, yeah, spirit is coming in, and they're going to either force you to sit down, or you're going to have to sit down on your own. I don't know which one. Okay? So if you don't sit down on your own, spirit will come and do it for you. But there is a time for healing. You might even be going through this healing time right now. I do see somebody in a hospital. So you might be healing from surgery, or healing from a hospital visit or something. But yeah, I do see some beauty enhancements as well. I'm getting Virgo energy also. So you are good enough, recognizing that you are good enough, building your confidence back up. Okay, so the time of you just going through a harsh storm, not feeling like yourself, not feeling very beautiful, I feel like that will be over. But Spirit is reminding you that you are good enough as you are. I do see Aquarius energy too, so there's a need to bring love in the situation, and I feel like Spirit is going to come and pour love into this situation, and that's why this, into your situation, whatever your situation is, and that's why this door to personal healing and happiness is opening up for you. But there's a need for you to have faith in your dreams here. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and get some ancestral guidance here. Okay, so I see follow the voice of your soul, start ancestor. Okay, so you have some ancient ancestors, or it's just something in your blood, something in your soul. Now I'm seeing that fire in the pit of your belly. So it's something that's calling you. Okay, and you may not know what this is, but you definitely need to follow that voice because it's calling you into something new. And I feel like it's going to call you towards the answers that you've really been looking for, especially in spirituality. The moon is coming out. So the full moon, we do have one coming up this Saturday. There may be a need to take advantage of that. Your soul, your voice inside of you might be telling you to, use this full moon to heal or to do some healing work or something like that. So that'll be good. Listen to that voice. Or just take note of intuitive messages. There's a need for you to listen and dive deep into your intuition because it has answers for you. I do see the oracle though. So right now I feel like you're in a waiting period. You're waiting for information. You may be waiting on a communication from someone. Maybe waiting for someone to tell you when to go or how to move or whatever the case may be. But I feel like you are in a wait period right now. And I feel like the oracle is going to be your intuition, or you're going to hear it from a tarot reader, or somebody's going to have a dream, or you're going to have a dream, and that's how you'll know. You'll get it from a vision, or you'll get it from meditation. I also see the medicine mother, so that also gives me an energy of listen to your voice when it comes to nutrition. If your body feels off, go to the doctor. If something doesn't feel right medically, definitely go take care of that. Also, this is honor your inner knowing. So not only are they asking you to listen to your intuition, there's a need for you to honor it and trust it as well. Because yeah, you can have the gift of intuitive knowledge, but are you actually honoring that? Or are you just ignoring it? Because your ancestors are really trying to give you some hints and some clues as to this. I do feel the energy of Jesus though, Yeshua, Horus, maybe Christian praying, learn from spiritual experiences. You're going through an emotional roller coaster is what I'm also seeing. So you could just find yourself highly emotional around this time. Up and down in your emotions. Nothing healthy. It's nothing healthy. Okay, so some of you are just going through an emotional roller coaster. You're realizing that this roller coaster that you're on is just not healthy. And Spirit is saying it too. You're on an emotional roller coaster. You're up and down. It might be a relationship, a job, but it's just unhealthy. Literally unhealthy. Like it's really hurting your health some kind of way. Okay, if your hair is falling out, I see some hair coming out. Your hair might be shedding. You don't know why. Why? Because you're being stressed out by this person, by this situation. You're not trusting your intuition. You're ignoring everything that your ancestors and spirit guides are trying to tell you. Round and round it goes. So there's a need to get off this roller coaster. Okay, you're learning from spiritual experiences. Yeah, so yeah, you're just really in a testing ground right now. I also I'm seeing a time to heal. So I got that right here as well, a time for healing. So right now there's a need to shed old skin. And I do believe, like in the channel messages, I said that you guys were experiencing loss or change. And when the snake sheds its skin, it's a time of change. And so that's what you're doing. So I feel like you shed this old skin, or you're shedding this old skin, and now you're going to have to heal from it. But you do need to take care of the small things. This could be in spirituality. This could be even in your physical environment. You may just have a lot going on. So tend to the small matters first. Okay, take little baby steps, little chunks or something like that. Know your worth as well is what I'm seeing. So that's why that you are good enough energy came out. So it's like you're taking your time, or now is a time for you to understand your worth. Okay, and so now that you know what your worth is, you know what your price is, you're not going to be settling for less. But I do see with the scarab beetle that magic works through you. So whatever you're doing, you're doing it well. You're doing it magically. You're creating something wonderful. You're creating a wonderful change. Like I said, there's fire in my belly, and this fire in your belly is magical, and it's like it needs to be released. Okay. Okay, and then I got the rabbit spirit. So yeah, all of these as outcomes, the door to personal healing and happiness coming, and then the rabbit. So lucky time. So around Easter is giving me heavy vibes right now. You'll receive a lucky break. Some of you might find out that you're pregnant. It's just going to be a very fertile time. So I feel around springtime, you're going to definitely see your magic working. Okay, whatever seeds you've sown, whatever magic rituals you may have done in the past, I feel like in spring, you'll definitely see that sprout. I also see that you might, yeah, you have a clearer vision as well. You see clearly now. So now, Sagittarius, you can see exactly what's going on. You see the truth for what it is. And now that you can see this truth, you're able to co-create with spirit and, you know, head towards your north node, towards your purpose, towards your true goals. Now that you see what it is, now that you see exactly what's going on, and because you see that, and because you're now working with your spirit guides, and because you can see in the spirit and you see where you went wrong, your shadow work wasn't for nothing, you are definitely going to come out on top with this, with the beast spirit. Okay, sweet results await. So around spring and summertime, you can definitely see your hard work paying off. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for your bonus. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.